Donkey of the Day for Wednesday, May 17th goes to a young man named Brandon Vezmar. Now, I'm petty. Everybody knows that I'm petty LaBelle, petty white, petty boop, all damn day. I am a patient petty person, meaning I don't have to flex my pettiness on you now. I'm going to lay low and let that petty flag fly when you least expect it, okay? I'm so petty that I literally go on Facebook every now and then to make sure that people who did me wrong in high school are still doing bad, okay? Nothing I love more than going on Facebook to make sure one old girlfriend in particular is still fat. Oh, it warms my cold heart to see her losing in life. I wish her the best, but in my petty mind, she just can't get right because she broke my heart in high school. Oh, I love it. Sometimes I post Throwback Thursday pictures of her just to remind her that she used to be in shape and life has changed, okay? I'm telling you all that to say Brandon Vezmar is pettier than me. In fact, this is probably the most petty thing I've ever heard in my life. See, Brandon Vezmar went on a first date with a young lady, and I'm disappointed in him because he's 37. When you're 37, you should know better than to take a woman on a first date to a movie theater. See, on a first date, you have to go somewhere you can have a conversation. Go to dinner. That way you can look the person in the eye and talk to her. If you take a woman to a movie theater, you can't have a conversation. It's like following a woman on Instagram and not following her on Twitter. See, ladies, if a man follows you on Instagram and not Twitter, that means he cares about what you look like, but he don't give a damn about your POV. Okay? Well, Brandon Vezmar petty ass took this young lady to see Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Drop one of Clues bombs for Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Great movie. Saw that last week with the wife. Okay, Brandon took her to see the movie, and during Guardians 2, the woman pulled out her phone and texted a friend. Brandon asked her to stop, then to leave the theater. And she did, but she didn't just leave the theater to text a friend so she don't interrupt other people watching the movie. She left the theater literally. She got in her car and left completely. And I guess they rode together because Brandon says he was left stranded at the theater. Now, first of all, the young lady wasn't enjoying herself. That's what happens when you take a woman to a movie on a first date. She was bored. You don't even know if she's in the comic books, and you took her to see Guardians of the Galaxy 2. She probably was completely confused because she never ever seen Guardians of the Galaxy Part 1. And screw all that. I'm sure she would much rather be with you somewhere having conversation. She wants to get to know you, but instead, you took her to get to know Groot and Drax and Rocket. She probably was texting her friend, help. He got me in here watching some movie with a talking raccoon. Hashtag lame. Well, Brandon, being the petty wop that he is, decided to sue the young lady. Yes, he is suing her in small claims court to recover the $17.31 he spent on her ticket to the 3D screening of Guardians of the Galaxy 2. I really don't know whether to clap for him or give him a hee-haw. The young lady, when reached for comment, said, "Oh my God, this is crazy." She also claims her behavior wasn't much of an issue during the screening. She says, "I had my phone low and I wasn't bothering anybody." She says it wasn't like constant texting. I love Brandon Vezmar. First date, and he is suing the chick because she was texting in the movie. How dare you disrespect Gamora and the Star-Lord by tweeting during Guardians of the Galaxy 2, lady? You must not know how us Marvel heads get down, but you gonna learn today. Now, the woman is planning to sue Brandon back with a restraining order, claiming he contacted her younger sister trying to recover the Infinity Stones. That's not true. She contacted his younger sister for money. Brandon is really petty. Someone is going to give Brandon that $17.31 he paid for that Guardians of the Galaxy 2 ticket. If it's not the girl, it's going to be the sister. If it's not the sister, they go into small claims court. Either way, someone going to give up that $17.31 to Brandon. And Brandon, I must tell you, in the words of the great Nori, relax. Okay, you caused this on yourself. You don't take a woman to a movie on a first date. And if you do, you can't get mad if she sends a text. Now, if y'all was at dinner having a convo, and in the middle of the convo, she whips out and starts texting, by all means be upset. But even in that situation, be more upset at yourself because clearly it's either an emergency if she has to text or you just boring. It's a movie. You're not talking to her. If she's bored, let her get her text off. By the way, Brandon, you have ruined yourself for all other women. Okay, you are officially on don'tdate'em.com now because who is going to risk going on a date with a petty-ass person like you? Please give Brandon Vezmar the sweet sounds of the Hamiltons.
You are the donkey. Oh.